kids, hop on the bus.
Next thing that you know, you see it.
Miss Frizzle, where are we going today?
Today, kids, we're gonna go on a field trip on how our food processes through our body.
Dr. Pacheco.
No! Oh my god! No, wait! No, you gotta knock first! Stop now! Oh my god! You may come in now. Okay. So, the way that oxygen goes into your body through your nasal cavity or your oral cavity. Nasal cavity being the nose and oral cavity being your mouth. Then, oxygen goes on to the pharynx, which is a passageway for air that leads to the trachea. Trachea is a windpipe that's made of cartilage that further breaks down into your bronchi and then leads your oxygen into your lungs. Then, breaking it further down, you have the alveoli, which are sacs that get filled every time air goes in, and they have lots of capillaries. Finally, your diaphragm is a muscle that's right below your lungs and helps you inhale and exhale by contracting and relaxing.
Dr. Pacheco, can you please explain to the children how oxygen enters the blood?
The oxygenated blood is sent from the heart to the lungs. Oxygen is brought into the body through breathing. Gas exchange happens in the capillaries located in the alveoli. In the capillaries, blood drops off CO2 that it brings from the body and picks up oxygen to bring back to the heart so it can then be spread all throughout the body. So, does anyone know how the heart works?
Oh, I know. Can you pick me?
Blood enters the supravena cava from the upper half of the body, and it can also enter the lower part of the body through the inferior vena cava. It will then go to the right atrium and pass through the tricuspid valve. Valves prevent backflow. The blood will then pass through the right ventricle and move to the pulmonary valves to pass through the pulmonary artery and head towards the lungs. Deoxygenated blood will become oxygenated blood in the lungs. After the blood makes its way back from the lungs, it will become oxygenated. The blood will then enter the heart through the pulmonary veins and make its way to the left atrium and push its way through the mitral valve. The septum is a barrier within the heart that prevents deoxygenated blood from mixing in with oxygenated blood. The oxygenated blood will go to the left ventricle and move to the aortic valve and exit the heart through the aorta to make its way throughout the rest of the body.
So, now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the digestive system.
Well, I'll go ahead and explain it for you, Dr. Pacheco.
As food enters through your oral cavity, your teeth start breaking down the substance with the help of salivary gland, which synthesizes amylase to break down starch. When food is swallowed, it passes through the pharynx and the epiglottis. Epiglottis prevents food from going through your respiratory system. Then it moves through your esophagus, where food is pushed down with involuntary muscle contractions called peristalsis. In your stomach, hydrochloric acid comes in to digest the food into thick liquid, then exits the stomach towards the small intestine where 90% of the chemical digestion occurs. Next, into your large intestine where water and salt are absorbed, converted into feces. Finally, passes through your rectum out to the anal canal.
Come on, kids, hop in the bus. Time to go. Come on, kids, hop in the bus.
Feeling good. Next thing that you know, you see it. What's in my neighborhood?